Most important thing in a workout, I believe, to get the results that I got was A, good form, B, appropriate weight for your strength and skill level. 3 would be effort, and 4 would be actually timing your rest. So let's get into it. Kind of describe what I'm trying to do here. Set myself up with my back nice and pinched behind me. Make sure I grab the bar symmetrically. Lift off. Make sure there's no obstructions. Nice deep stretch at the bottom. Okay, got my 15 reps in there. I'm gonna start my timer. 2 minutes rest. So started with the 25s. I'm gonna go into the 45s now. And really what it is I'm just trying to get kind of back into it. I did that 100-day, 100K challenge, and I didn't even make the top 100, which kind of sucks, but you know what? I got into the best shape of my life because of that competition, so nothing bad on my macro factor or Jeff Nippert, dude, but it's kind of shitty because I put a lot of effort into it, but you know what? I got the best result because there are some people that probably went into that challenge and didn't do it at all. So I at least spent the $45 or whatever it was, I think, to use the Macro Factor app, which is actually a pretty good app. And yeah, I got into the best shape of my life because of it. So I guess I did win in a sense. My bench is kind of tilting over downhill a bit, so let's see if I can maybe prop it up on the side. I think it's affecting my form a little bit. So let's do this. Yeah, cheapo bench, but gets the job done. Okay, we're at 1 minute, 49 seconds rest, 50 seconds. We gotta get on the bench and we gotta get going. Just don't mess around. We're gonna go for 10 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, good. I think this needs to go up a little bit more. Okay, stop the timer, start the timer. And don't get distracted like I am, messing around with this stuff. Okay. Don't want to lose focus on what the goal is. Ah, whatever. Should be okay. We're already at 30 seconds. I am gonna get the weight up a little bit here. I think I got a minute. Let's go with 15s on. Now we're gonna go down in reps. I think I'll be able to get 8. here with the 15 on as well. But like I said, it's all about effort. Effort in good form. Minute 20 on the rest now. Take a little sip. Okay, minute 34. So now it's going to start getting a little bit heavy for me. Minute 48. Okay, got to get ready to lift here. Minute 55. Right, ready, sit, up. Okay, stop the timer, get the rest going. Don't mess around with your rest. I'm telling you, you mess with your rest, you mess with your gains. It's my thing too when you're in the gym, a public gym. Everyone's got different goals, I get it. But sitting down on your phone, just like using the equipment, like, I don't know, especially like the smaller guys that are doing that, just spending so much time on the bench press. So man, you need volume when you got a little bit smaller muscles. Maybe you want to build strength, but like if your foundation of muscle is small, like if you have small wrists, it's something you can't really kind of work on. That's genetics, whatever. But like if you have small muscles, you're going to be weaker in general. It's just kind of how it is. It's like the foundation of a building, right? If you got 4 bricks, you can only build it so high. But if you have a huge foundation, you're going to be able to build that building extremely high. So if you're a smaller person that needs to, you want to get some strength, you should try to get a little bit of size first. And size is by driving micro tears and getting blood into the muscle so it can grow. So it's my tip for the smaller folk out there. Effort's very important. So if it looks like how I'm trying, how hard I'm trying here and how I feel, if you have just the bar and you feel the same way, then that's fine because you're putting in the effort. And over time you get stronger, build bigger muscles, and then you can get even stronger. 156. We're gonna go for 8 here now, or 6. We'll see what we can get. Bad. Come on. I almost went over my rest there. It's okay. Okay, so that was pretty high effort for me. And you gotta listen to your body, right? So if you're feeling good and strong, go ahead and get after it, right? But if you're feeling kind of neutral, then you might have to take it easy, especially I don't have a spotter or anything. I'm not lifting any crazy weights, but without a spotter, you got to take it a bit easy, which I don't think if you put the effort in, I really don't think you're hurting your gains that much, to be honest. Like, I feel like we got to remember, we're not elite athletes. We're not going to win any trophies or anything. We're just average people, men and women, that are trying to put ourselves you know, in a higher percentage, or sorry, the low percentage of people for, you know, looks, strength, health in general. Because like, I don't know how much bench press actually going to help you in regular life, but when you got a bigger chest, you kind of look cool, which is kind of nice. So yeah, I'm not sure what I'm going to get for this. And you'll see if you follow this workout, the rest, this short rest kills you. Like I got a pretty good pump right now. And look at this, minute 45, I'm exhausted. I'm tired, my chest is burning. But you know what? Don't mess around. Minute 55. Okay, let's go for at least 4. Come on. Come on, Nick, let's go. Come on. Hey, let's get it up. Okay, I got 4. This will be my working weight for triple. Oh man, that's hard. Whew. That's really hard. So I'm gonna try to do 2 more rounds of triples. We'll see how I feel, but that's extremely taxing. Extremely taxing. Whew. And then basically after my triple, my second triple, I'll drop the 35 and I'll stick with just the 45. But I'm gonna do 2 rounds of just the 45 with 1 minute rest. And I'm gonna try to do about 90% of my max for reps. And this is one of those things where I'm gonna just try to bang them out. Full range still, but I just wanna drive as much blood into the muscle at the end of the workout. Basically, I think get myself to the point where there's enough load that I'm getting bigger tears still because I'm pushing lower reps, you know, kind of the lower end, the 4 to 6, as hard as I can. Create those bigger tears. And then when I get to the 45, if I can get above 12, 15 reps a couple times, and maybe if I can't, I'll drop from the 45 to the 25 or something. I mean, the goal is to actually get a lot of tension in there, just so I can drive that that blood and those blood cells into the chest to repair it and get that pump. Okay, minute 50. Oh boy, here we go. Here we go. If I only get 2, I only get 2, but come on now. Come on now. Come on now. Man. Okay, I wanted to push a 4th one. I really did. But I would push myself a little too far. And I really don't want to use these things because I kind of have to like throw the weight over my face. So just kind of just keep it safe and not mess around. It's a good set. So we'll see. Like I definitely will get 1 more, but I'm thinking of doing maybe another one right after. But remember, like to anyone that's like even of average experience in the gym, I wouldn't even consider myself like an expert at all. I mean, I have good genetics, I'll take that for sure. But if anyone does what I do consistently, that includes nutrition, you know, making sure that your stress levels are low, making things easier for yourself. I mean, I said this before, I didn't always have this gym, but if you did exactly what I did for 4 to 5 months, and say you started as a heavier person like me, I'm not talking about like a very skinny person with skinny ectomorph genetics, you probably get about 80 to 85% of the results that I got in 4 to 6 months. But I think I get the extra 20 because I do have good genetics. Like I have a pretty large built chest. Like I'm 5'7". I'd say I'm around 15% body fat, and I'm in and around 200 pounds. Like that's a pretty stocky, pretty built human being. And I'm 100% steroid free. I think it was since I was poor back in the day, maybe all the GMO, Chef Boyardee stuff that my mom fed me, which is all we could eat. That's all we had. But maybe it's all that stuff, all the pasta that my grandma, my nana, pumped into my veins. Okay, here we go. Another triple, let's go. No messing around. 1, 2. Oh, I got 4 here. 3, come on. 2. Woo, let's go. All right, I'm gonna get 1 more triple. Immediately drop the 35. And we're gonna get right underneath the bar with no rest, just the time it takes me to take the weight off. And we'll go for 1 max set with the 45. And then we'll do 1 minute rest and do it again. And that'll actually conclude our chest workout entirely. I'm not gonna do anything else. I'm gonna end up hopping on the treadmill. I'm looking to do 90 minutes of effort. It should be kind of a long, slow run today. But yeah, all that food that I ate back in the day probably gave me these superhuman genetics to lift a lot of weight. But I don't know. Let's say I'm not like super strong, to be honest. I think my max is like maybe 2 plates in a little bit for 1 rep max. I never trained for strength. I really just trained kind of for volume. For probably 1.5 years, about 10 years ago, I did this bodybuilding competition. And then, like I said, the genetic portion, just keeping the muscle mass that I got is pretty phenomenal. It's very lucky that I got to keep the muscle mass that I have. And yeah, but anyway, this is what type of workout I do at the gym more often than not. Once or twice a week, nothing crazy, but it definitely does the trick. But you have to time your rest. I'm telling you, time your rest. And push hard, really hard, as hard as you can. Come on now, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on now. Come on now. What? Oh, drop the weight quick. Drop the weight quick. Drop the weight quick. No rest. No rest. Let's go for 10. Come on. No rest. Get that bar off. Yeah. 3. 6. Whoa. That was terrible. It's okay. 60 seconds. I'm gonna reduce to the 25s. That's the, oh man, that was tough. Reduce to 25s, 60 seconds rest. Really trying to burn the chest out. 20 seconds already. 20 seconds. When you time your rest goes quick. Rest goes really quick. Whew. I had to get under this bench already. But this is it. This will be my last set. And that actually concludes the entire chest workout. 47 seconds. Whew. Oh man, let's try to get 10, 12. And I can probably have this rest on me. All right, 55 seconds. Time to go. Come on now. Let's go. One. Come on. I don't even know how long that workout was, but some folk watching, if you don't think that's working hard enough, then I applaud you for being able to push yourself further. But if you're an average dude like me that really just wants to work on improving yourself and just gaining on a little bit of an just a little bit above average level of gains, strength, fitness, endurance, this is all you need. It hurts to push as hard as I just pushed. It hurts. It doesn't feel good, right? So you get uncomfortable and then you give your body time to rest and it comes back stronger. And I think that works with your mental as well. When something's tough, it's not going to kill you, it's not going to hurt you, but you're going to ride that line of injury with discomfort. So if this is your comfort level and then you got a range of discomfort and then you got injury, if you ride this all day, you're probably not going to grow, you're probably not going to do much. But if you can get yourself up to here and just ride that line, that fine line, the closer you can get to it, you just keep pushing that line higher and higher and higher. Anyway, apologize for the huge ramble, but this is how I do a chest day. See you next time.